But let's move on that note. And as promised, we've been teasing you this song for all of morning. So let's get to it now, finally. If you have the social media kira like me, you're also endlessly scrolling on your phone all the time, you must have been introduced to this brilliant song that India is humming to. It's called Chore. Now, the song has soulful tunes, it's rooted lyrics, it's shot in Banaras, and is now ranking in one of the highest playlists across all platforms. In fact, it's hit over 3 million hits on YouTube itself. Everybody from celebrities to school teachers are dancing to its tunes. So what exactly is Chore all about? First, take a glimpse.
कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है मैंने बोला मेरा नाम भी ले जा मेरा काम भी ले जा मेरा राम भी ले जा मेरा शाम भी ले जा मेरा नाम भी ले जा मेरा काम भी ले जा मेरा राम भी ले जा मेरा शाम भी ले जा कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है मैंने बोला मेरी जीत भी ले जा मेरी हार भी ले जा मेरा डर भी ले जा मेरा घर भी ले जा मेरे ख्वाब भी ले जा मेरे राज भी ले जा मेरा गम भी ले जा हर जख्म भी ले जा मेरी जान
Zakham bhi le ja. My God, what a rock star entry you've made, yeah, Justh.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be here.
Welcome to the show.
You've got such a lovely studio. I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you. Like I said, everybody in the newsroom, I wish I could pan the cameras and show you, is already lined up and everybody wants to know what you're doing. And like I said, the whole of India right now is dancing to your tunes. I love the fact that you're an independent artist. This is purely your music. You've released it yourself as well.
Yeah.
But for those of us who perhaps don't know,
right.
Tell me this very Kabir type lyrics, this almost poetry that has come in your music,
right,
which has taken everybody by storm. I think that's the unique factor really, right? Like it speaks to you.
Yeah.
Where is this coming from?
So, first of all, like I said, it's really good to be here and thanks for having me here.
Yeah.
And specifically when I talk about the lyrics of the song, I'm very cognizant of the fact that I don't want to tell my thought process behind the song, because even right now if you see, if you just look up the YouTube comments or like Instagram reels or whatever, people are having like really intellectual and deep discussions about what the song means.
So everybody has their own version.
Everybody has their own version.
Yeah.
And to be, it might sound cocky for a person who's just like entered the game or whatever, but I see my art to have a life of its own and I want it to survive, say, the next 500 or 1,000 years. At least that's the effort or the intent with which I'm making my music. I'm not making it for this week or for the trend of the month. So when I'm aware of that fact and that's my intention, then it becomes even more important for me to not assign or give the world my interpretation or my meaning to the song, because then that limits the scope of the song.
Yeah.
So today,
if
you have your own interpretation of the song, and I tell you, no, I thought about the song this way, then you might think that you are wrong, but that's not the case.
Yeah, like I said, it's very like poetry in that case.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own version.
For sure.
But like I said, everybody has a version. I want to play Sara Ali Khan's version. It was great fun. And this is not the only version. Can I request my producers to also play the version? Have you seen the one which actually put you on the map? The one where the school teacher is teaching kids what to do with it. Let's go full frame on that song. I want everybody to see it, those who've missed it.
Let's see.
मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है मैंने बोला मेरा नाम भी ले जा मेरा काम भी ले जा मेरा राम भी ले जा हर जख्म भी ले जा मेरी जीत भी ले जा मेरी हार भी ले जा मेरा डर भी ले जा मेरा ख्वाब भी ले जा हर जख्म भी ले जा मेरी जान। And this is not the only version. Can I request my producers to also play the version? Have you seen the one which actually put you on the map? The one where the school teacher is teaching kids what to do with it. Let's go full frame on that song. I want everybody to see it, those who've missed it.
मेरा नाम, ये ले जा मेरा काम, ये ले जा मेरा राम, ये ले जा मेरा शाम, ये ले जा मेरा नाम, ये ले जा मेरा काम, ये ले जा मेरा राम, ये ले जा मेरा शाम, ये ले जा कल। So
I like how they go leja, right? Like I said, everybody has a different version.
And honestly, like, the thing that's heartening for me about the song,
Yeah.
because I've been studying how probably the music industry works and how probably trend operates. But the good thing about this particular song and the way it's picking up is the fact that everybody is putting in the effort to make something. Even if somebody is making a funny thing around it, or somebody is making a film around it, or somebody is dancing, they have to actually put in the work of spending a couple of hours or maybe even more, and thinking around what they have to do. So the song inspires them to probably put in that kind of work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This song actually cuts across generations. Madhuri Dixit also had her version of it.
That was the
Right?
only, that was, I won't say the only, but that was one particular reel that got me.
That got you, yeah?
Because I've obviously grown up watching her and...
Yeah, we're playing that now.
Yeah. मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला
So good, she's so good.
दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है मैंने बोला. Like her expressions are top
Yeah,
notch.
so like I said, from Madhuri to Sara Ali Khan to school teachers, everybody has that version.
Right.
And like you said, so those of you who don't know, Justh, firstly, I'll get to his name in just a sec, but you are a qualified chartered accountant, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So हमने engineering students को music लिखते हुए तो बहुत सुना था, ये chartered accountant पहली बार सुना है हमने.
तो नई चीजें होनी चाहिए दुनिया में ना, तो इसीलिए. But to be honest, I was always a good student. It was never like I have to become a CA at the expense of again sounding कि बड़ी बातें कर रहे. But I was smooth, so I cleared my chartered accountancy like.
But are we full-time musician or are you
Full-time.
Full-time.
I'm not the kind of person who can, have his legs on both boats. I have to be like completely in it, because have you seen that image of an artist going crazy in a dark room? You have a stereotypical image about an artist, right? Kind of having his hair. I am that guy. And now fortunately I've cut my hair short, so I don't have much hair to. But the guy on the video I cut after I released my video, I decided to cut my hair. But at that time I was that guy I have to make this work and I have to make this
but just that's the beauty of the times we are living in. This is, I think, the best time for music in India, right? Independent artist, you don't need a label, you don't need a production house. If you're good, people would listen. If you're good, you'll be called on to television channels like these.
Absolutely. And honestly speaking, I think it might sound again like big words, but I think we are at the cusp of a revolution. I'll tell you why. Because in India, what has happened till now is that music has primarily been a vehicle to help a filmmaker's vision. Primarily. More or less. So it's like a filmmaker has a vision or a writer has a vision which can be very pure, which can be absolutely honest, and I'm not going into the honesty part of it, but it's still a filmmaker's vision, and music acts as a vehicle to helps to tell that story better.
Tell that emotion, basically.
Tell that emotion and move that story forward. And it can be very purely done, it can be very nicely done, and I have grown up listening to that music, and there are some legends who've done great music. Essentially, where I am coming from and what my viewpoint is that I am the story. My life is the story, and my music is an expression of that. So it's not like a new concept. It's obviously been there in the West since time immemorial. Like even if you look at artists like Bob Dylan or Leonard Cohen or Bruce Springsteen, or even like modern pop rock bands like Coldplay.
Yeah, of course. So independent music is all about that. But are you saying no Bollywood?
What I am saying is that I am a flowing river. And I'll see what life throws at me. And
I was expecting only a poetic answer from Justh. But let me come to the question everybody wants me to ask you. What is Justh? What does it mean? Is that your real name?
Let me ask you a question. What is reality?
Oh God. See, this is what it means to interview artists. I am transported into a world where I am answering questions.
No, but honestly, so essentially for me, Justh is a name that I kind of created. It's a non-existent word. it's not a word in Hindi or Urdu or Sanskrit. It's a word that I created and I only gave the meaning to the word.
What does it mean according
For
to you?
me, it means a state of love and energy.
State of love and energy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. And did you feel like it? This video is particularly nice. I know you don't like your hair in it.
I love my hair. I love my hair. I'm saying I just wanted to cut short. I love my hair in it. I did not do a single touch up, no makeup, nothing. It was just like me as is.
Nice. So, and you shot this in Banaras.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of that?
So, if you see, people always ask me where I've shot it. Although they know that it's in Banaras, but it's not very clear that it's in Banaras.
Yeah.
Because we never see that axis. We never see the ghats. For me, whenever I've gone to Banaras, or like I would want to say Kashi, there's a sort of a feel difference.
Yeah.
So for me, I shot the video in Kashi
Huh.
with my team, like my director Prince Shah, Neil Jain, the DOP Pushkar Batra, all the people who were in the team. I get really deep into whatever I'm doing, whether it's the video, whether it's the color grading,
Coming
whether it's
across,
the production.
yeah.
Like, because I'm living this song. It's a very individual expression.
Yeah.
So I told my team that for me, whenever I've gone to that place, there's a certain mysticism that I feel.
Yeah.
So the only intent was not to show the beauty or anything.
Yeah.
It was just to probably be able to capture that essence or that vague mysticism that exists in that area, and that was the attempt.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nice. So, Justh is not telling us what his real name is. He's only told me.
I told you what is reality. Like, to be honest with you, my mom, who probably gave me a different name.
Huh.
She's called me Justh for the last. She's been calling me Justh for the last 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. She does not call. My dad calls me by that name. My entire family calls me by that name. So it's not like there's no like stage or non-stage personality. It's the same guy who's making tea, who's probably doing all the other chores of all the other things.
Chores.
All the other things that he's doing in his life. So there's no like.
अरे नाम बता दो भाई.
नाम तो Justh है. There's also reason. Let me tell you the reason. Because see, Justh is a very new name. So for your audience to imbibe I don't have any problem to say my name. ऐसे कुछ वो नहीं है. It's not like a hiding thing. Eventually people would find out. ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है. We are living in the digital age, right? But I'm saying for people to know the name of Justh, you have to put in a 2-minute effort because it's a new word.
The mystique around Justh is growing and how, and he doesn't want to divulge any more details.
Yeah.
But we will want to see you perform live. Oh my God, my newsroom is all in the studio right now.
I would love that.
And they are here to listen to you. On TBC, what we've been trying to do is we've been trying to support young artists. We want to encourage everybody to come and speak about their music, indie music that is rooted in India, music that has roots and can tell the India story and take it forward as well. And you're doing it so nicely. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, अब सब आ ही गए हैं तो एक हो ही जाए.
बिल्कुल हो जाए. तो मैं इधर जाके परफॉर्म
उधर ही चल के. Come on guys, give him a big hand.
So, what you are listening on Spotify or YouTube or the different platforms is
Come here.
is probably the produced version of the song in which we've experimented, and I've worked with my team to create a different sonic experience. We've tried to break some rules with the sonic experience. What I'm going to sing for you guys is the raw acoustic version of the song.
Yeah.
So it would be a different vibe.
So it's the first time we're listening to it.
It's the first time.
Nice.
Definitely. So, song is called Chore and my name is Justh. I want you guys to be in it with me. ठीक है? हम लोग एक परिवार है इस मोमेंट पर. हम खेलते हैं. कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है. मैंने बोला मेरे साथ गाओ अगर आपको आता है तो. मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा रंग भी ले जा, मेरा शाम भी ले जा. मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा शाम भी ले जा. कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके जोर से बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला मेरी जीत भी ले जा, मेरी हार
भी ले जा,
मेरा डर
भी ले जा,
मेरा घर भी ले जा, मेरे ख्वाब भी ले जा, मेरे राज भी ले जा, मेरा गम भी ले जा, हर जख्म भी ले जा, मेरी जात भी ले जा, औकात भी ले जा, मेरी बात भी ले जा, हालात भी ले जा मेरा जो भी दिखे जो ना दिखे वो भी ले जा। कल रात तालियां जोर से आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला हाँ 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 मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा
भी ले जा,
मेरा राम
भी ले जा,
मेरा शाम भी ले जा, मेरी जीत भी ले जा, मेरी हार भी ले जा, मेरा डर भी ले जा, मेरा घर भी ले जा, मेरी जात भी ले जा, औकात भी ले जा, मेरी बात भी ले जा। हाँ ये लास्ट में आप ना मेरे साथ जोर से कहेंगे भी ले जा। लेट्स अज्यूम कि हम ना वेम्बली स्टेडियम में बैठे हैं।
ओहो
हम न्यूज 18 के स्टूडियो में वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग द एंटायर कॉन्शियसनेस ऑफ दिस अर्थ। Let's sing with that intensity so that it reaches, it cuts across the universe. Let's do it. जोर से मेरा साथ पसंद। मेरा नाम मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम मेरा शाम भी ले जा, कर दे मुझे आजाद, कर दे मुझे आजाद,
and freedom. I think freedom should have been the name of this song because that's what it really represents. Thank you so much, Justh, for being here. Thank you so much for making our morning, for making everybody's morning, and to all our viewers, please support indie artists. Please also support local artists, India-born artists, especially those who are independent. You can check out his song and many more that we'll be featuring here on